Hello, Petri. Nice seeing your face.
Thank you very much. Nice to see yours too.
You are up north,
Yes, very much. Here in
all,
Finland,
all the way to Satanic North.
all the way there, yes.
There you go. Okay, I need to start from with a kind of obvious question. What was the motivation to form Satanic North?
Just kind of like four guys, we noticed that black metal is a hell of a lot of fun to play and write the music for it. So basically a nutshell it's just that simple. Love for the music, and so far it's been a really awesome thing to happen.
It's true. It's strange, but I think the older we get, the more we appreciate black metal because I don't know how there is more things that you can do as a band. You can change tempos, you can have melodies. Apparently, there is more to do in black metal.
Absolutely, we totally agree with that one, and the kind of like the musical freedom is more there. You
Yeah.
can express black metal in very different ways, as you got tons of bands out there playing black metal and different styles of it. So it's basically whatever floats your boat in a way.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you said that a bunch of guys came together and formed Satanic North. That means that you didn't search for members. It was just, hey, why don't we play black metal, right?
Yes, exactly like that.
I have to ask you, what does your name, the name that you are using for the lineup means? I get the Latin part from of goats maybe, but the first part,
Yeah, the translation what I could find for that one is the dark side of the goat.
ah,
Yeah, because I am a huge Star Wars fan, so I could actually slide that one in it just a tiny bit. So I'm on the dark side.
I didn't see that coming, man.
Yeah, nobody did. Neither did I.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
And just by going through the press release, it says that you have never been in a black metal band.
No, I have not. So this is my first black metal band, and we started right on the doorstep of the pandemic.
Mhm.
So there was a lot of time to sit around at the rehearsal place and jam around and find the kind of like the right path for us to start the band and write music in peace. We were not in a hurry anywhere, so it
Mhm.
was really good.
So, since this is your first black metal band, what would you say were the differences writing music for a black metal band and playing the bass and doing the backing vocals?
Um, Used to be like let's go back in time like 20 years about, or even a little bit more. We were practically living at the rehearsal room back
Mm.
at that time. We were just sitting around, not even always just playing. We were, drinking and partying and all that one. There was a bunch of other bands as well in the same complex. So you were basically never alone over there. So it was kind of like a huge community feeling. And also we wrote a lot of music just like hanging around at the rehearsal place and, just doing what's important in life at that point, which was playing guitar and drinking beer. So we kind of got that a little glimpse of that time during the pandemic because the whole world was closed. You can't go basically anywhere.
Mhm.
We were meeting up at the rehearsal place and playing with masks on or not because being a rebel kind of way. So just hanging over there, you're not in a hurry anywhere. We're not hurried to record the album. We're not hurried to get the songs ready or anything. We could just enjoy the time. If the song doesn't feel right today, we can go back into into that one in a couple of months or whatever. So that's it.
So what you described is what the writing music should be. Relaxing, having fun, playing music, and not be feel any kind of pressure from the labels, from anything. It's
Yeah.
art, right?
Yes, it is. And I think you can get the results a lot quicker to the
Mm.
point where you are actually satisfied to the material.
Correct.
And since the whole world was, locked down and not so many guys have any families of their own, so there's no like family life in between that much. So just I think a lot of people should just go back to that one also, that meet up at the rehearsal place, just sit down and have a good time and play, and most likely should also get back to the, composing songs together and not just alone at home, which is, I think, today's method of choice.
Yeah. On the other hand, I understand at the same time that things have become so expensive. So it's kind of easier, right, to do it on your home and then exchange files with the other guys. Anyhow,
Yeah.
so how long will you say um, writing the music for the album took?
Not actually that long. We were done in just like in a couple of months. We had over 10 tracks, I think 12 or 13 ready.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were already sending them out like late 20 or summer 21 to different labels
Yeah.
if they would like to take a listen to it. And everybody said no, because there was a lot of bands formed during the pandemic, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
kind of like a rush hour. So well, anywho, so nothing happened at that point. And then last year I met the Reaper Entertainment guys at the Summer Breeze Festival in Germany, and they were missing a black metal band on their roster, and I'm like, I got one, and we don't have a label. So and after that one, the rest is history. We recorded the album, and now it's coming out on Friday.
Oh, great, great. So, do you remember? While listening to the album, I came to Kokti Kuolema. Did I butcher the
Hmm.
title?
Yeah, Kohti kuolemaa, yeah.
Thank you. So that sounds, if I compare this song with the rest, a little bit more complex. And I was thinking that maybe you wrote this song later, so the band had, learn each other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how right I am?
Very correct, actually. That
Hmm.
was one of the last songs that got ready for the album.
Interesting. And man, you have a bass sound there. Oh man, I love it.
I have as much distortion as I
As
had
possible.
balls to put on it. I got way more distortion on the bass than the guitar has. So
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, if I put this one on it, I'm like, I just gotta fucking have it.
Oh
There was
yes.
no other way. Yeah,
And
that was
it's
also the fun thing. Like um, during the first rehearsals, actually the bass amp, it has some kind of distortion in it or whatever, but it's just like a little bit, which
okay.
was definitely not enough. So for the next rehearsals, I took my Boss distortion pedal with me from home, and I plugged that one in, and it sounded like super fucking fantastic on the first go. I'm like, okay, this is the settings, everything on 6, and that's it.
That's the Venom way. Everything
That's
on six.
very, very Venom, yes.
So do you see? Okay, no. Let me ask you this: how do you understand? How do you have Satanic North in your mind? Is this a project? Is this something that let's do it and see how it goes? How do you have it in your mind?
Definitely not a project. We are going to, well, actually, we are already in the process of writing new songs,
Ooh,
and well, at the moment now since the band is so new and fresh, we just got a couple of shows lined up here for on May, and June in Finland. But hopefully we can get this show on the road as well and get a second album out at, well, some point.
So you said that you're working on new songs. Are these the songs that you left out? Because initially you said you had 13 songs ready.
Yeah, some old material will be revisited. The old songs that did not kind of like fit into the set list of this
Okay.
album, and we'll see how those songs sound. I don't know, in a half a year or so, and writing new material aside of that one, and we'll see how that also goes.
And based again in Koktikualema, I expect Satanic North to not be only blast beats and ultra fast songs. I'm sensing that you are expanding your sound, right?
Um, I would say yes. It's gonna be evolving in
Okay.
a within the band, of course. Every single time it's somehow different. You know, the overall sound will be most likely very recognizable, but still, yeah, the musical journey has just begun.
Yeah. Who wrote the lyrics?
Our vocalist Von Occult is pretty much the mastermind behind everything, and then at the end we go through the whole setup as a band.
Okay. And you're doing some backing vocals, right?
Yeah.
Did you change your style as compared to Ensiferum or Warning?
Uh, Depending on the part, but you now since Von Occult is the main screamer in the band, I'll do the more low end
Okay.
backing vocals. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, the band released two music videos. The first one was a bit of it. The War one was a little bit artistic. The second one was in your face, man. And
Yeah,
should we expect Satanic North to show up on stage in Corpse Paint?
absolutely. No
Absolutely.
other way. Yeah.
Love it, man. And speaking of lives, you mentioned you have. I only found Infernal Tampere, that
Yeah,
festival. So you
that was
said,
just yeah, that
go ahead.
was announced yesterday, actually,
Okay,
the whole
so you
show.
have
So that's
two more
yeah.
shows. Great.
That one and then a festival show in June, but that's still under wraps as well.
Okay, so hopefully we will get Satanic North norther here in the States.
Yes, that will be cool.
um, okay, so now I have to ask if you. I'm not. I know for in the beginning. I know that this is not a fair question, but how different is the songwriting process between Ensiferum and Satanic North?
Um, to compare today's writing methods, I would say Satanic North will sit down at the rehearsal room and
Okay.
go through riffs and melodies and see what we can come up with that one, and just go with more intuitive and like a gut feeling how
Mhm.
the song should process. Everybody get a different vibe from this riff, and what should the next part be, and so on. And with Ensiferum, Markus is the main songwriter, so he's doing a lot of the writing at home and then bringing more or less like a finished song for us
Okay.
to see, and then the final composition and arrangements will be done with the whole band.
Okay.
So in the end, the difference are relatively little in a way.
Okay. Who did the mixing for the album?
Satanic North was mixed by Esa Orjatsalo, who's a long-term friend of ours. He plays in a few bands, does a lot of mixing, mastering, also live mixing, monitors, all around dude, basically. So he was mixing this album.
And the cover artwork?
Cover artwork was done by Samuli Ponsima from Fintroll.
Did you give any input? I mean, or just, although I had to admit, saying the band Satanic North, well, it's kind of
Yeah,
self-explanatory, right? Explanatory.
very much, very much. And we actually gave him the lyrics from the song Satanic North.
Okay.
to follow those lines a little bit. And he's also a long-term like black metal fan, and especially the 90s scene, and more even into the artwork, what was done at that time. So we're like, yeah, our style is the 90s black metal, and these are the lyrics from the one song. And he's like, okay, yeah, I got you. So the next thing we know, he's presenting this album cover, and we're like, yeah, you fucking nailed it.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I like that you mentioned the title track, Satanic North. Should we expect to open the set list with this one? Because it sounds like we are Satanic North, right? Either open with that or
Yeah,
finish with that.
yes. Well, I think it's kind of like either this or that.
Yes.
We still haven't totally worked around like how it will fit, but it's definitely a statement song, and it's actually the first song what the band ever wrote.
Makes sense.
This one,
Makes sense.
and when I heard that one, I'm like, okay, this is like Motorhead goes black metal,
Well,
kind of
that's
like a black and roll thing.
that's what Venom did, right? Took Motorhead out to another level.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot of Venom in it too. Yeah.
So, what is the latest from Ensiferum and Warman?
And Seferum is done recording and mixing, mastering a new album earlier this year already, and we're just waiting for a exact release date to
Okay.
be decided for it. So I hope we can share information about that one soon. With Warman, we got a handful of festival shows, unfortunately here in Finland only this
Okay.
summer, and most likely we are also going to start working on the album kind of like number 2 with this current lineup. So
Right.
there is more to come.
So you can do Ensiferum, Satanic North, Warman in the same billing, right? Easy.
I am kind of actually doing that one on one festival here in Finland in June. So I'll let you know how that goes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, Petri, thank you very much for your time. Like I said, I hope we will see Satanic North here in the States.
that would be
Uh,
cool. Yes.
love the album. Have a great time touring, and hopefully, as I said, see you soon.
Yeah. See you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.